Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekahak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, for teaching his word in truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad, and peace to the true Akim that's teaching his word in truth and sincerity. To USA Shalom. The master plan of the illuminated Rothschilds. This was an interview by Ron Patton, and he interviewed Marion Knox. Marion Knox was like he was a farmer, and he was a gospel singer turned counselor. You know, he was counseling people from who was caught up with the Rothschild rituals. See, this is how you know that these people are wicked as fuck. If you ever get a chance to read that, you know what I'm saying, you can find it online. It's still online. It's still available as a PDF. You know, you can download it and read it. But some of the accounts in that book, you know what I'm saying, in that interview was wicked as fuck. You know, these people are the wicked that the Bible speak of, according to Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. These people are the devil that the Bible speak of. You know, they do some of the most wickedest things, and all the while they're trying to portray themselves as the chosen people, which is a bold-faced, blatant lie. You know, they are the children of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They are the children. They're children of Satan. That's who they are. These people are wicked. Their whole motive, their intent, the way they rationale, everything they do is wicked. They rape, rob, and murder. They pillage the planet, and they deprive the people of his natural resources by trying to hoard them for themselves. You know, and at the same time, they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to purvey that they are the chosen people. You know, they have a twisted, morbid sense of the scriptures and what they're trying to do. And what they're trying to do is, you know, pretty much bring evil to the planet. And that's their whole intent. These wicked elite bankers headed by the Rothschilds, you know. This is Amalek, the small hats, the head of the Edomites. All you so-called white people are Edomites, whether you want to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, through the scattering, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to kind of try to discern that through the spirit, who's who. But these people are wicked as fuck. You know, they will sacrifice you. They will sacrifice your babies. They will rape you. They will sodomize you. Some of the accounts in that interview, you know what I'm saying, like, you already know how these people get down, just through the, you know what I'm saying, the course of history and watching them move. But when you have Edomite versus Edomite, you know, that's when Esau hates Esau. You're basically spilling the beans on these people and what they do. I've seen a few interviews of, you know what I'm saying, where their own children come up against them, talking about a lot of the rituals that they, like, you know what I'm saying, these people do, them small hats. You know, and it's all in efforts to try to change the course of history, trying to change who the people are in the book. And they know who they are. They know they're Esau Edom. You know, these top wicked elites, a lot of these top rabbis and all that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people know who they are. This is 2nd Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Yo, man, this is your kingdom, and it's slowly coming to an end. And everybody sees who you are. You can't hide that shit no more. You know, even your own people are coming against you. You know, when Esau hates Esau. So Your time is up, man. And we got next. You know, when the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai comes back and rectifies your situation, your ass is going into hardcore captivity, straight bondage. You're going to this whole hardcore slavery that you're going into. You're going to get your ass whooped. Nope. For all the evil that you've done, you're going you know what I'm saying? You're going to pay for all that shit. You know, all your iniquities will be, you know what I'm saying, displayed. It's already displayed. Everybody knows how wicked you are. You know, the only people that don't know is people that got their head buried in the sand. You know, you know what I'm saying? 2/3 of our people, some of them are just ignorant. You know, they're just living their best life. Some of them, you know, are Esau sympathizers. You Esau sympathizer, you're gonna get it the worst too, man. You know, because Jacob's trouble, we in it, and it's just gonna get darker and more troublesome. And you're gonna have no shield. You know what I'm saying? Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not gonna shield you from this shit. This is Proverbs 22:7. I'm gonna read 7 and 8. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Verse 8. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fail. So far, you've gotten away, you know what I'm saying, with your deceit, your lies, your murder, your plundering, you know. Your rod is the sword. It's the gun, you know. It's your pseudoscience. It's your bullshit pharmaceuticals, you know. It's all these wicked ass people that have abundance of money that, you know, pretty much make everybody else subservient to them, especially especially Jake. So your time is coming, man, and the things that you're planning to do is gonna fail. You know, you might get some, but you're not gonna get the elect. You're not gonna get the Lord's elect remnant. You know. And they don't, and Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and the angels and his elect men are gonna take you down, man. They're gonna round your ass up just like a herd of cattle, and we're gonna usher your ass into captivity. A lot of the things in that interview, you know what I'm saying, you just have to go read it, you know what I mean, because it's twofold wicked, threefold wicked, you know. We all know that they like to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they have that sodomite spirit on them, you know. They like to, you know, pretty much sacrifice babies to Moloch, and their whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, is to work on the left-hand side of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? They're Satan's number one, you know what I'm saying, number one agent, you know what I mean? These people are wicked, and they are the devil that the Bible speaks of. This is Proverbs 2, I'm going to read 14 and 15. Who rejoice to do evil and delight in the forwardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they forward in their paths. These people, the Edomites, your so-called white men, they are the progenitors of wickedness, man. They create new ways of being wicked every day. If you are Esau sympathizer, you know, due to Stockholm syndrome or whatever it is you got going on in your fucked up head, you know what I mean? This is gonna be your burial too, man. This gonna, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be part of that lake of fire, man. Anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, condoning any of that activity that they do is just as wicked as they are. I'm gonna read them same verses, Proverbs 2, 14 and 15 in the NLT. They take pleasure in doing wrong, and they enjoy the twisted ways of evil. Their actions are crooked, and their ways are wrong. Everybody see that, you know. these people enjoy being wicked. From their top level elites, top elite banking families, straight on down through their politics to their law enforcement, and then the common day Edomite, man. And they know their time is up. Because you can see the wrath coming out of them. Salakia, you can see the wrath coming out of them. You can see the anger coming out of them. Because they know they only have but a short time. Their kingdom was on a downfall. In 2026, the 250th year of this wicked-ass revival of the Roman Empire, known as Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, it's going to suffer, man. It got to suffer. The Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai going to destroy this place. And it's over for you Edomites. So enjoy what you got left. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to come down with more, you know what I'm saying, with great wrath. You know what I'm saying? You're already showing that with your bullshit ICE agents who got, you know what I'm saying, these wayward fucking Jews and that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got these wayward small hats up in there. Got these wayward teaming ass motherfuckers, German motherfuckers and that shit. Trying to incite, trying to entice Jake to get involved in all that nonsense y'all got going on. But the Lord hasn't put that spirit on Jake to get involved yet. So you was after the northern tribes, then you was after Jake for a bit. Now you turn your fist on your own people. So you are the wicked, man. You are very wicked in your deeds. And you're gonna suffer for all your torment and torture on this planet. From the people down to the earth itself. This is Isaiah 29, and I'm going to read verses 15 and 16. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? All your deep, dark counsels, man, is starting to be revealed. And that's through this unicorn called the internet. So you can't hide from your debauchery. You can't hide from all your wickedness. You can't hide, you know what I'm saying? You could lie. All your lies are coming out. So you can keep trying to lie. You could try to whitewash history again. But everybody knows who you are. Everybody sees your filthy, dirty deeds. Everybody sees how wicked you are and how, double-sided, you know what I'm saying, double-minded you are. You talk out the side of your neck. You'll say something out your mouth and a lie will come out the side of your neck. Or you'll lie out your mouth and the truth will come out the side of your neck. Everybody sees you. You cannot hide no more. Your time is up, Esau. So, like I said, enjoy what little bit of time you got left, because the next, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 years, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a straight hardcore bondage. And then Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai gonna take you the fuck out, gonna get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what needs to be done, man. You've reigned in wickedness for a long time now. You had your time in the sun and you squandered it. You just showed how brutal, how violent, how manipulative, how evil your ass can really be. Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakahakwadash, Abad Babal, Babakusha, 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 Abad Babal.